Hello and welcome. Today is the 27th day of September 2014. It's not this date in here. That would have been the last time I did a video on the daily chart. I'm going to use my actual software today. I don't feel like making any PNGs today. Thus, make a relatively quick video. I've went through a lot of different things in the past, so no need going over them again. But within the last few days, continuation of the sideways movement. Thursday's session came close to testing what was the established low, barely breaking above it, but pretty much matching it, then ending the session with an up day of 14 cents, but still well below, of course, this 18 average band, and that tells you there because it's below it, it's in a bearish bear market, so all rallies are guilty until proven innocent on the short-term time frame, but at the same point, it is extremely oversold. That when you go point A to point B, obviously this is a significant high. Whatever this low happens to be, if it's this one or another, is going to be a significant low. Thus, A, B, you're expecting at some point for a multi-day rally. When that will occur, of course, if it's going to be now, no way of finding out. Weekly time frame, this significant support level in the roughly area of 18 3/4, 1860. It's now a level of potential or significant resistance on the next move there. And I was thinking about this earlier on the more longer term time frame, that you look for the worst possible outcome in any situation. So as far as a short seller, what's your worst possible outcome? And that is a big burst above this level here. But as far as going long, your biggest, what's your biggest risk? Could it possibly go down to this level? What's the lowest that it could possibly go to? And that's interesting. Let's just assume you say, well, they're capable of bringing it down to here. They can bring it down to 1250. Okay, can they bring it down to 1240? Well, maybe, okay, yeah. How about 1230? At some point, you're going to have to say no, I guess. But let's assume back here, what would you have said the lowest it could possibly go to? About 20? Which is what I was saying, that if any major move, that's what I'd expect it to go to in around that area. And of course, 18 to 22 would have been the range. At 1764, I would have expected, of course, it to pierce back above that relatively quickly. Of course, that's not the case. I also would have expected there to be an interesting situation within the physical market. But the actual physical demand is not out there for... If I look at it, what actual money supply is, I consider it to be very, very low, but it is rising on a yearly basis. I don't know how much, but it's rising as in money of gold and silver, gold bullion. The amount that gets melted is almost or is none, and the amount that gets added per year is some. And as far as how much the population has it, not much. I don't think there's enough for the entire population to trade in a barter society. But with that being said, that's just my opinion on that part of the situation. So anyway, if you say that it was going to go down here and it's there, are you not going to say, well, back then I thought it could go down to 18, but now that it's at the 18, I think it's going to go to 12 or 14. And then you just keep saying that all the way down to a trillionth of a penny? No, a penny. Maybe if it's at 2 pennies, it might go to 1. Well, maybe not that severe, but I'm basically fairly confident that these prices are very suppressed, but the demand is almost as suppressed as well. Thank you for tuning in.